Hello. So, it's day 3. In Ireland, in Dublin. We're getting ready to go out, so excuse my hair. So last night was fun. We went to Temple Bar. Temple Bar is like what would you say?
Stupidly overcrowded.
Stupidly overcrowded. It's like, it's really nice during the day, but then at night, this is hard to do. It's really nice during the day, but then at night, there's like thousands and thousands of college kids, and the drinking age here is 18, so everybody's really like 16 years old running around. Then we got back from Cork at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, and we were like, let's go to Temple Bar, we'll get some food, have a pint. And there were like dozens of kids already passed out on the street, or throwing up, or, just not being able to hang at 10:30 at night. So we were like, we found a pizza place that was open late, so we got some pizza, and then we got out of there and walked back up like 20 minutes to where we're staying, and we stopped at a pub.
Tell them about the first pub.
The first pub? The first pub, well, we went because we had to get a shot of Powers. For those of you that don't know what Powers is really good Irish whiskey that we learned about from Martin, my old boss, who's from Ireland. So we had to have one of those. But the bartender was like, he was like, oh no, Temple Bar, that place sucks at night. We were like, yeah, we know, that's why we're coming back. What else? Oh yeah, and there was live music.
Fabulous bar.
Oh, that place. Well, and then the first place we went to, there was like live music, but the guy was playing country music, and we were like, now we really have to get out of here. So we left, and then we were right around the corner from our apartment, and we stopped at one bar. We went inside. We looked in. There were like 50 overaged, balding men that when we walked in looked at me and went, and then when Derek walked in behind me, they went. We walked right in and went, zoop, walked right out. I guess we found like the only gay bar in Ireland. So two doors down from that, we stopped into another bar, which makes us sound like we're like big lushes, but we really didn't drink that much. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. We had like 2 beers the whole day in the Powers. But so then we stopped into another little divey bar, and that's our thing, is we kind of like, hey Derek, can you give me that polka dotted bag over there? That's the thing, is we really like divey bars. We don't want to look for the touristy kind of bars. We wanted to go where the locals were hanging out, and that's exactly where we ended up. We were the only people that were not Irish in that bar, but it was cool because we sat at the bar top and met this older guy who's lived in Ireland for, ever, so he's got an Irish accent, but according to him, he's really from England.
Birmingham.
He's from Birmingham, and he had just tons and tons of stories for us. When he was 16, I think, he lied on his birth certificate so then he could join the British Army. Yeah, that's what he said. And then he came down here, well, not down here because now we're in Ireland. He went to the United States and entered into the United States Army and served for a little while until his mom had a stroke, and then they wouldn't give him any leave, so he's like, okay, see ya. He went up to Maine, and then from Maine he crossed into Canada, and that's how he got out of the American Army. And so he did that, but then his one of the guys, well, it was his like corporal or something.
Yeah.
One of the guys he was in, so he was in the military in the United States in New Mexico, and then one of his corporals he ran into like years and years later in his apartment complex when he moved to Ireland, and he was like, "Hey, is that you?" And he's like, "Yeah, is that you? Yeah. What are you doing here?" "Oh, I live here. I live here too. I married an Irish woman." So it was a cool story. It was a really small world kind of thing. But then what else did he talk about?
Oh. Politics and booze.
Yeah, and then we had to, yeah, basically politics and booze. He does not like Trump. Like, yeah, we know nobody really likes Trump either. But I feel like there's another cool story that he told us that we're not remembering.
Probably.
I don't know. He was a cool guy. He told us, he gave us some advice on places to go to. Apparently, down the street from here, there's a church with mummies, where he said they hang. What did he say?
I don't know.
Derek doesn't like doing the
hanging,
videos.
disemboweling, all that fun stuff.
Hanging something and quartering, where they would hang the person but not kill them, and then cut them open and disembowel them. And I said, why? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, okay. You torture them. I don't know why they were torturing them. But so we might go see that today, because that sounds fun. And then it was last call, and he ordered, when we were sitting with him, he had 2 pints, he had like 2 big beers, and then last call comes, and he orders 3 more beers, and we're like, oh cool, this guy's being so nice, he's gonna buy us around. No, he bought all 3 beers, like huge beers for himself, and we were like, he's like, oh, I told you, I can drink. We're like, okay, well, we're gonna go now, because then he wouldn't stop talking, and we were like, it's 1 a.m, we're gonna go. So then we came back to the room and then worked on all the videos, which it seems like I'm getting some positive feedback. You guys are liking that you can kind of come along with us on our trip. Derek he hates being on camera. We argued about it this morning. I was like, I want to make a video, and he's like, no, I don't like being on the camera. And I'm like, the people love you, and he's like, I don't care about the people. So I'm updating for you. My camera last night died yesterday, so I had to start recording on my phone. So sorry if things are a little out of order or whatever. I don't know. This is kind of an old camera, so hopefully it'll last today. I'm trying to charge it up nice and good. We are staying in the world's thinnest walled room ever. And I'm not even joking you when I'm saying we share a wall with a horse. There's a horse. There's a horse stable thing, like, right down into the right of us. Yesterday, when we walked out of the door, it was open, and there's this nice, pretty white horse, but it's been neighing in the morning. That's how we woke up today at, like, 8 in the morning, because it was neighing. And then everybody's tromping up and down and stomping and Irish jigging up above us, on the floor above us. And so we haven't gotten much sleep, which is probably why Derek's extra grumpy and extra doesn't want to make this video. I will get your face on this one day. So today we were like, I don't know what to do. I think we're going to go to over by the seaside. What's it called? House. We're going to figure out how to get there, go to House, get some lunch, go seaside, and then go see Christ Church Cathedral, because we didn't make it to that the other day. And I'll videotape, and maybe Derek will be in a better mood. Oh, it died. Damn it.